And we're back to ruining culinary. We have our butter warming on the stove. If the stove's really hot, you should probably put that butter in a bowl, but I think it should be just about right. Got our cakes coming out of the oven. We're gonna put them on a cooling rack while we go walk the dog. Okay. Go around the edges. These have already been sitting in the pans for a little bit with the oven off. Okay, got that. You don't really have to flip. You don't really have to go around the edges of the silpat. These come out really easy. Okay. Let me see if I can do this one-handed. See how nice that comes out? That's an excellent pan. We're just gonna flip them bottom side down. And don't forget to use your pot holder on the metal one. There we go. And just flip it over. Okay, those are gonna be perfect. We're gonna let them cool for about an hour, and then I'm gonna come back and we'll frost the cake. So the cakes have cooled, and I started cutting off the tops so that I could put frosting in between and fit them together because it helps make them even. And if you might recall, we kind of made up a recipe on the fly with what we had, and we used pudding as a substitute for the vanilla flavoring. And you know, I could have sworn I've added pudding to a cake recipe before, and it works great with chocolate chip cookies, but I would not recommend it for a cake. It's extremely rubbery, and you know, normally it would be considered a failed bake, but I think we can fix this. So I've been slicing them and observing their texture. Yep, do not add pudding to a cake mix. This is more rubbery than a condom in a frat house. This cake looks like Play-Doh had sex with a bag of nuts, and then just like, this is 20 years later and it's full grown and it's weird, but we're gonna make it work. So we've got them all sliced and on this porous container on top of a cookie sheet because the butter is gonna drip down. So we're gonna take our butter, pop it in the microwave for, I don't know, 50 seconds. We'll play this while we wait. Check it, it's at 27 seconds. It still might, oh yeah, it's almost melted. I don't know if you need 50 seconds. That looks about right. It ended up being about 40 seconds. So we have preheated our oven to 375, which is about the limit of where butter can go. I would even go 350, but I want it to be toasty. You do not want to put it at 425. Butter has a low baking temperature, and it will burn. So we're going to get our brush, our basting brush, and we're gonna give it a stir. It's also a paintbrush. That's okay. I washed it. It can be a basting brush too. If there's anything that makes something edible, it's butter and heat. Butter and heat. Butter and heat. Type of jelly that I like to meet. Bigger, better, butter, booty. Bigger, better, butter, booty. Foodie. Bigger, better, butter, booty. Foodie. Bigger, better, butter, booty. Foodie. Bigger, better, butter, foodie. Hoodie. Better booty, foodie in a hoodie. Woo! Take me home to your house. Take me home to your house. All right. Oh, that's so fun. You're gonna love basting them. I think we're gonna baste them, toast them, turn them, and baste them and toast them on the other side. You want to get some good, I think it's good. I mean, it's kind of pretty. I mean, if you can imagine if they actually toast, I think it'll be kind of like biscotti. I mean, you could also just take a package of dollar store biscotti if you have it, and meet me from here on out and follow along with me, because really it's basically going to be a stack of cake crackers. It's a cracker cake. It's gonna be weird, but maybe edible. Okay, we're just gonna put it in the oven. Remember, you can put something in the oven without a pot holder, but you can't take it out without one, so always have your pot holder handy. So I was thinking, well, this is toasting. We're going to make the frosting.